heard that during Geisel's last visit, he brought a lady with him, but they all said she was terribly rude. It was Geisel's first time bringing a lady back, so everyone was glad. They laid out the best food, prepared the finest room, but she didn't seem to care one bit. She didn't eat, didn't drink, didn't even bother looking at the room, just strutted around a bit, then left on her own. Oh, and apparently before she left, she got a wee bit cross and said something like, "It's time you grew up, Geisel." Right? It makes no sense. But anyway, not long after that, Geisel himself left.
Sounds like you left this all behind for her. But I doubt it's that simple.
Exactly my thoughts. One clue will always lead to another. The party may end eventually. We've still got time to figure it out. All right, enough snooping for now. Back to party business. Mr. Couple says we need new areas ready tomorrow, so I best get cracking.
You can tell Mr. Capone really misses Geisel.
Ah, your timing is impeccable, my friend. We've just finished tidying up this area. You see, my employer, Mr. Geisel, loves traveling and collecting curiosities. And he has a particular fondness for echoes. They say he once set out on a journey to become an echo master. Along the way, he fought many villains, gathering a whole menagerie of echoes with his signature red and white echo ball. All displayed here. This was his personal gallery. These adorable beings always bring color and life to the fest. Feel free to arrange them as you like. I'm sure they are eager for your attention.
Heard you've never lost in a game of Lone Star. Of all the common echoes here, I think that round. All the common echoes here, I think that round one is my favorite. Heard you've never lost in a game of Lone Star.
You can tell Mr. Capone really misses Geisel.
I can't stop talking about it. It's
You're finally here, warrior.
Come on. You're the one who was a no-show yesterday.
I'm wanted to come sooner, but I had a match I couldn't back out of. A total knockout, of course. Anyway, now it's your time to shine. That's right. I've been looking forward to it. While you were away, we ran a little poll for today's mixologist, and you, Warrior, were everyone's first pick.
Allow me to clarify. At the Forever Fest, we observe a long-standing tradition that mixologists are not hired, but chosen by the guests themselves. And for the Lollo party, we wanted to keep that tradition alive. Of course, the choice is entirely yours. It's simply that everyone seems to have a lot of faith in your skills.
Count me in as customer number one. Oh, all that training's left me parched. How about an iced tea with a sweet and sour juice mixed in for extra kick? I like a little sweet and sour. No more, no less. You sure about adding that? Perfect. Now let's add some fresh fruit. That's the one. Perfect. Now let's add some fresh fruit. Definitely. Oh, it looks fantastic. Let me take a sip. Not bad at all. Thanks for the drink, warrior. Looking for a catch-up, warrior? Me? Lollo Logistics invited me as a special guest for the event. Septimont is looking to deepen its partnership with them, broadcast the next great Aegon across Rinascita, sell some merch, you know how it is. As the current champion, I was asked to attend their briefing, basically just to show the Air Force support. Don't worry, I've got this. Just a few fan photos, some autographs, announcing the upcoming match schedule, and striking a few killer poses for the cameras. My role is simple. Do what I do best and take home the win. The real negotiations are for the F4's envoy. Though I'm not here for the party itself, it's a rare chance to kick back a little. Want to join me, warrior?
I had the pleasure of watching you mix earlier. Such finesse on your very first try. You may yet become Solaris's greatest mixologist. If you have company to treat later, feel free to take over this counter. I'm sure your drinks will have them singing your praises.
Rover, you're here. Look what I just found. Aye, more of a lucky find, really. I was tidying up the counter and found these notes tucked away. They are Geisel's notes, and he was writing about her. From these notes, it's clear that Mr. Geisel couldn't stand the thought of beautiful things fading. Probably why he created the Forever Fest. But if he had the power to do that, what's so wrong with it? Why did the lady get so angry? Yes, must be something we don't know yet. There's one more thing that caught my eye. She asked Geisel to leave all this behind and follow her to a place where a river of stars falls. She said that's where the answer is. But I've looked high and low, and I can't find any place by that name. But does such a place even exist? If it's real, I will find it. Anyway, thanks for letting me ramble on. I should get ready for tomorrow's event. You go on and enjoy the rest of the party.
You can tell Mr. Capot really misses Geisel.
You always arrive at the perfect moment, my friend.
You've opened up another area.
Of course. If happiness were a land locked away by the sea, we would sail across as explorers of a new world. My employer, Mr. Geisel, told me he once donned a straw hat and embarked on a great sea voyage. He and his crew crossed vast waters and brought justice to numerous islands. He boasted countless stories of those days. These two new areas are drawn directly from his stories. One displays the many weapons Mr. Geisel wielded on his adventures. The other is a crystal blue pool where he often soaked and reminisced about his seafaring days. Like that time he plunged into the sea and borrowed the sea stabilizer as his weapon. But once that foe was vanquished, he returned that artifact to the sea. Now please enjoy yourself to the fullest, my friend.
What should I have? I'll take the traditional Reganese tea with my favorite diced fruits. Maybe a little sweeter and slightly less sour. May I have some of this? Some sliced fruit would be lovely. Oh, finished already? Oh, that's a very unique flavor. Thank you. Would you like to talk? Lately, I've traveled to many places as a wandering knight. The Threnodian shadow no longer hangs over Inesita, but there's still no shortage of people who need a helping hand. Children who've lost their kittens, civilians attacked by tacit discords, explorers trapped in ancient ruins. Aiding those in need is a knight's duty after all. Oh yes, and I've seen landscapes and sights I never could have imagined. Folk songs, fascinating foods, statues in the mountains, and even the giant vortex at the center of the archipelago. I surely have. This is the life I've always dreamed about.
Something refreshing, please. Oh, is that the Academy's latest research result? I'll have a lift. Let's adjust the ratio. A bit sweeter and less bitter, please.
Let's include that one. A bit more. That looks promising. This one? Some chocolate marshmallows might be nice. A bit more. It looks wonderful. I'll take my sip now. It tastes good. Thank you, Mentor. Is there anything I can help you with, Mentor? Don't worry about me, Mentor. I'm feeling much better now. I've even taken on a new research project recently. I've encountered some obstacles, but the work has progressed. President Lucilla told me the same thing. I suppose that's why she went out of her way to trick me into coming to this party. Still, I'm not convinced that stepping away from your work for a party will boost your research efficiency. There are too many unfinished reports and not nearly enough time. Besides, her theory may lack universality. I may be an outlier.
Sounds like you've got the perfect opportunity to test it right now.
You're right. A theory isn't proven or disproven until it's tested. You too.
Common echoes here. I think that round one is my favourite.
Welcome, my friend. We've opened several new areas today. Please, you never fail to see right to the heart of the matter. This was where Mr. Geisel once kept his mount. Since his departure, it's been vacant. A trivial matter, perhaps, but... Ah, your beloved ride. Such a unique, majestic design. Rest assured, I'll keep it safe. And do not forget to savor the joy of collecting. At the Forever Fest, that the moments you hold dear today may become your life's treasures.
Of all the common echoes here, I think that round one is my favourite.
What are you looking at, Lumi?
Oh, hi, Rover. I was just watching this.
It looks like Mr. Capoe's lapel pin.
Yes. I had the Pioneer Association do some digging for me. They told me there used to be a magician named Cobb Capoe in Renacita, and his most famous trick was creating illusions. Apparently, at one of his fests, a boy saw right through his act. That boy's name was Geisel. They say that Geisel cracked the illusion when he noticed a two-dimensional pigeon that was obviously out of place. Aye, this place, these people, everything here is an illusion Mr. Capoe created for Geisel. Later, when that lady came to the Forever Fest, she noticed that pigeon too. Exactly! She wanted Geisel to cherish life's real fleeting moments, rather than a false eternity. That's why she asked him to go with her to where a river of stars falls. I've only heard a legend. They say that every year on a certain night, people look up at the sky and witness the spectacle of stars falling. That lady must have wanted Geisel to witness the moment where a river of stars falls.
But why would Mr. Capoe create this whole illusion for Geisel in the first place?
About that, I think you better ask Mr. Capoe himself.
How may I be of service, my friend? Ah, it seems Lumi has told you quite a bit. Well, let me tell you what happened before all that. I was hired to perform as a magician at a fest. It was then that young Geisel noticed the two-dimensional pigeon and became the first person ever to see through my illusion. So I asked him, "What reward would you like?" Sharp as ever, my friend. He told me that this was the first fest anyone had ever held for him. He was happy, but also sad that it would end. He asked if there was a way to keep the fest from ever drawing to a close, even if it was just an illusion. So, the real Cobb Capoe created the Forever Fest for him in this Sonoro. And I, too, am one of the illusions he conjured. Now, while the illusion's frequency will eventually vanish, it's stable enough to last his entire lifetime. Ah, that was just a tale I spun for Lumi. Geisel was just an ordinary boy, but very easy to love, I must say. Yes, she saw through my illusion. So before she left, I asked her what she wished for, too. She told me that, although it was an illusion, she understood it was a cherished memory for Geisel. So she wished for this fest to end in true happiness. I believe her wish has already come true. On that note, I trust you've heard of the place where a river of stars falls. Before she departed, that lady told me a little secret. You might be surprised to learn that the so-called River of Stars is actually fireworks. As it happens, we have prepared a grand fireworks show for today. Please, come and find me when the party is at its peak. By then, this place will be exactly as the lady imagined it.
Geisel,
I know. But as long as I
can a forever fest truly make you... I don't believe life's got... I know that it's time you grew up.
heard you've never lost in a game of Lone Star. Impressive.
All the common echoes here. I think that round one's...
Hey, Rover! Over here!
Monet? Don't tell me you're skipping class again.
Don't stereotype me. I'm not playing hooky this time. I've actually got business here. See this display? The Academy teamed up with Lollo Logistics to share some vehicle tech for hauling cargo over rough terrain. That's not the point. Anyway, the demo vehicles started acting up during testing, and some of the custom parts weren't ready in time. If this keeps up, the Academy's reputation could take a real hit. So, to keep things on track and make sure the partnership goes smoothly, they put me in charge. The teachers agreed I should handle it, since I'm pretty handy with maintenance and mods. Of course! You think I'd sign up just because this party looks fun? As long as I get the exhibit running smoothly for the demo, I'll have plenty of time to myself. Don't worry about me. I even checked with the teachers who came here on vacation. You know what they said?
This doesn't happen every day. Since you're at the party anyway, go enjoy yourself.
Speaking of which, Lollo Logistics is really amazing. I thought they've even got new Federation specialties here. Oh, it's been ages since I last had those. Maybe after graduation, joining Lollo Logistics wouldn't be a bad idea. With my skills, I could be a mechanic, or even a courier. Then I'll count on you to introduce me, Rover.
Wait, you're not actually serious, are you?
Of course I'm serious. I've decided I'm gonna live life on my own terms, remember? That's why I gotta try everything that catches my eye. Who knows? I might just be a natural at it. All right, I'm heading back to the party. You have fun too!
All the common echoes here. I think that round one is my favorite.
It has been some time, Rover. These echoes. I heard the Renacita's Genesis Nexus draws on the Sentinel's power, allowing if we could use this technology in Jinzhou.
the Midnight Rangers would see their burden greatly lifted. Of course, the principles behind the Genesis Nexus are complex, require careful study. What is it, Rover? Do you have some insight?
That's not the point. Aren't you supposed to be on vacation? Why are you still thinking about border defenses?
Vacation? I fear you misunderstand. I'm not here in a personal capacity. The Magistrate dispatched a delegation to Renacita to seek new agreements on trade and defense. I serve as the delegation's military attaché. It is my responsibility to ensure their safety. Evaluating the Genesis Nexus for potential adoption is also part of my duty.
So, strictly speaking, this is a work trip.
Correct. Our itinerary included this place, in part to establish new ties with Lollo Logistics.
Come to think of it, as long as I've known you, you've barely left the border. Oh, except that one time in Tayu and Vale for the Riverside Games.
The situation back then was volatile with the Threnodians' resurgence. That said, I can scarcely recall the last time I had a true respite.
Since you're already at the party, why not treat this as a vacation and relax a little?
You're right. No matter how my delegation is secure for now. A brief rest here shouldn't hurt. Thank you. May you also find joy at this party, Rover.
Of all the common echoes here, I think that round one is my favourite.
No way. That gift ball doesn't reflect Mr. Geisel's elegance.
Greetings, sir. Can I help you with something? Ugh, what a dull response. Why can't you just play along? It's been a long time, Rover.
Are you in the middle of some urgent mission?
Mission? Not at all. But sure, proper code words and disguises are essential for an undercover agent. Especially at a party with such a mixed crowd. Relax. I've already scoped the area. No one's listening in on us. Besides, like I said, I'm not here on assignment. I'm simply Yinlin on vacation. It's a long story. Remember Yang Yang, the Outrider? She told me about what you went through after Renacita. The Carnival, Septimont. No doubt the Fraxidists were pulling the strings behind all those incidents. To understand their plans, I followed the clues and did some digging of my own. Yeah, they're a hard nut to crack. Luckily, I had support from the Magistrate and others in Jinzhou. I never planned to take them head-on. With their help, I infiltrated one of their bases and discovered a new scheme they were whipping up. We neutralized it before they could act. Those artificers were no match for the Midnight. After the operation, the magistrate restored my official file. She wanted me to return to the Public Security Bureau as a patroller, not as an undercover agent. It was my chance to step back into the light. And honestly, living in the shadows as a suspect wasn't exactly pleasant. It was a tempting offer, but I turned it down.
You turned it down? Why?
Every undercover agent has their reasons for staying in the game. Justice, ambition, revenge, you name it. No matter the motive, the work eats away at you. But someone's got to do the dirty work to keep Jinzhou safe. Rather than burden a rookie patroller, better to leave it to an experienced pro like me. How we end up on such a heavy topic. Let's drop it. For now, we're just here to have fun. Next time we meet, make sure you play along and don't blow my cover, all right?
I thought you couldn't swim.
Am I seeing things? Is that Rover? So you are real. I'm sorry. Guess I'm just too tired. Everything's a blur. Don't worry. If I can find a decent sofa and sit for a while, I'll be fine.
Rough day at work?
Not really. Technically, I'm on vacation. Aragona's been quiet, so Lady Carlotta's promise of paid leave finally came through. I'm just here to breathe a little. It's true. I swear by this year's bonus. No work piling up, no sudden comms dragging me back to the vault. I thought once I was free from all the tasks and other responsibilities, I'd actually be able to enjoy the party. Maybe it's all the pent-up stress finally hitting me, or my brain short-circuiting now that it's not in work mode. But here I am, worn out after just a few hours. Who knew going on vacation could be so exhausting? Yeah, true. As long as I'm not stuck at a desk, I'm happy, even if I'm doing nothing at all. Normally, a couple cans of Devil's Kiss would perk me right up. But, vacation time's ticking away, and I haven't even started enjoying it properly. Whatever. I'd better find a quiet corner to rest for a bit. Have fun out there, my friend.
Swim. What brings you out here so